Capricorn, I hope all is well. I apologize, guys. I feel like it's been forever. So many different things have happened which have made me just not be able to post. I have been working on personals as well behind the scenes. So if you have booked a personal with me, you should have everything. I have just done 2 this morning, so those are the last 2 that I had on my list. So please check your emails. Those will be uploaded soon. By the afternoon they should be out to you, emailed to you. Personals are open. If you are interested, please do email me, blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com. My schedule is all the way clear, so I've just been doing a lot and juggling. I hope you're doing well, guys. Sorry for the delay. So, without further ado, let's get this reading for you. Capricorn, this is a reading for you. Please only take what resonates, leave what does not resonate for someone else. I could be picking up on your energy. I could be picking up on someone else's energy. Flip the roles as you see fit. If it is not your reading this time around, check other readings and come back next time. Okay. Let's see, messages for Capricorn. I also do have a membership tab. If you are interested, please do check out the description box. I am also on TikTok, Black Butterfly Diamond Tarot, if you are interested in additional messages. I have not posted there in a couple of days either, but I will be doing that today. Okay, let's see. Get me some messages for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. Tell me some messages for the sign of Capricorn. I'm in a good vibe, guys. In a real good vibe. I hope you guys are in that vibe too. The Fool card and the Moon. We have the Three of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. The Hierophant in the reverse. The King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. The Two of Wands. And the Tower. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Capricorn, you have adopted some sort of hands-off approach with a specific person that you've been dealing with. For some of you, it could be a Pisces, a Cancer, could be an earth sign, a Taurus specifically. Could be a Taurus, a Scorpio for some of you. I feel like someone didn't expect you to be able to step into the energy of kind of being it is what it is. Someone could actually be viewing you as being a bit petty. I'll be honest. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the energy. Someone could regard you as purposefully being petty towards them or adopting a energy to spite them. And this is how they're perceiving your energy at this time. This could be somebody who seems that who views you as very nonchalant, or it kind of seems that you're kind of like you don't really care, or you're kind of doing your own thing, dancing by the beat of your own drum. You could definitely be someone who is being viewed as going against the grain. You're not going by the book. This could be somebody who's struggling to read you, Capricorn. This could also be someone who is feeling as though they don't know what to expect from you because of this different vibe. I don't feel like this person's used to you being this way. You could usually be someone who seems to be very put, if that makes sense. You stay put. You don't tend to, or in the past, maybe you was one of these people that would go by the book. Maybe you was one of these people who would be predictable to someone. You are not predictable anymore, and it's bothering someone. It's hurting someone. Someone's in their feelings about this new you, this new vibe, especially where it comes to you seeming to not care, or you seeming to be very nonchalant or unbothered. This could be somebody who's getting ready to come in and pursue you with an offer now. Now, I gotta tell you, if you was trying to be stable with someone, if you was trying to commit to something, make something more solid with a person, you've given up on doing that. That's how you're going to know if this is for you. And in you giving up doing that, now some sort of solid offer is coming from this person because they don't like the feeling of feeling like you're not being solid for them. But I don't see that this person was kind of like trying to decide. I don't know if this person was procrastinating or they could have been taking too long to choose. This could definitely be somebody who's between worlds at this time. Now, I don't want to say that they're between people. Could well be with that Two of Wands, but there's definitely something here about maybe in the process of you trying to make something solid, you could have got hurt in the past. And this looks to me as if, okay, well, I'm going to go against the grain and kind of do something unexpected, because being solid for this situation or trying to be solid with you is what you're saying from the perspective of yourself is not really benefiting me. So let me just adopt a against the grain, it is what it is attitude, and now it's hurting someone. You may shockingly get some sort of offer now, especially if you've been hoping that somebody was going to come back. Don't be delusional. Don't, wait on anybody. Don't do that. Live your life, go be free, go do your thing, because I do feel like you're adopting that free approach. If you were trying to manifest a connection with someone, if you was in your emotions, it kind of looks to me that the tables have turned, and I feel like you could have an offer coming in. Now, for those of you who are not interested in someone who may have taken too long to decide, or they could have procrastinated with an offer with you, I see something new regardless. So I do feel like you do have options here. And someone may be realizing that they took too long to decide. The Strength card and the Knight of Swords. From holding back to rushing in. Some of you are dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me about the Fool. The Death card. There's an end to some sort of way that you used to be with someone. Two of Swords. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone really does feel like you're being petty. Someone don't shoot the messenger. I just work here, right? Someone really feels like you are making something worse. And this could be projection. This could be someone who doesn't really like a taste of their own medicine, or doesn't really like this nonchalant way, because this could have very much been somebody who was nonchalant with you. There was a lot of unknowns. There was something that was up in the air with someone, and the minute you release that and you, that is the unknown, because that's the worst place to be in. Confusion is horrible. If you've ever been in a state with someone where you've been confused, you understand. And if this is resonating for you, that's what this is giving. This is really giving that you were trying to be solid for something or someone that may have been giving you a lot of mixed signals, a lot of unknowns. And that's a very uncomfortable position to be in. But they can't cope with that. They're like, they've created a scenario of procrastination and unknown. And now the same unknown that you are adopting. Okay, well, it's unknown. Okay, it's not clear. I'm being solid and I don't know what's going on with you. Then, okay, well, let me just go off and do my own thing and become an unknown to you. That's what this is looking like with the Hierophant in the reverse. And someone feels like you're being intentionally petty. Someone also feels like you are digging the knife in more, or you're making a situation worse. This could be somebody who's very standoffish with you, or doesn't want to look, but they're kind of like, it's like someone not wanting to look at you because they don't want to know what your next action is going to be, but they really want to know what your next action is going to be because it's going to be against the grain, or it's like, oh, what are they going to do next? Someone views you as a bit spiteful at this time. And I don't know if that's accurate, to be honest. Don't come for me in the comments. Always a person that comes for me. Ace of Cups and the Star in the reverse, Knight of Coins. It's like I don't know if you're doing this intentionally or not. It's like you're making someone act. Now, this could be something that you've totally lost hope in. And I don't know if this is accurate, but this is how someone around you is viewing you. Someone around you is viewing you as if you're petty. You are going against the grain. You're being very impulsive, but in a way that it's like they don't know what your next move is. They can't read you, like I say. And you've removed yourself from an expectation of hoping that something will be solid. And because of that, someone is viewing you as a person who is manifesting them or almost manipulating a scenario because of the way that you're being for them to come towards you. I feel like someone feels you're doing something on purpose is basically it. Are you doing this? Two of Cups. You might be. Some of you are purposefully hoping to manifest Temperance. Six of Swords, some sort of person to come back towards you. And I don't want to say that you're necessarily conspiring or, you know, oh, I'm manifesting this person back. This person will come back towards me. So I'm going to act like I don't care for this person to be bothered. I'm not saying you're sitting there and planning it like that this person feels like you are. I do feel like you want this person or you're interested in this person. Don't come for me. And I feel like there's some sort of behavior. Someone sees you as very B-wordy, a-holey. If you've been here for a while, you know sometimes we make up words. Someone views you in that way. I can't say that this is High Priestess. I don't know if you're manifesting someone here or the Queen of Cups. Yeah. I don't know if you're spiritual or you could be into divination or I don't know. But it's I don't see you being negative, but someone views you as not caring, being negative. Give me one more for that Fool card. How does this person view Capricorn with the Fool card? The Page of Cups. Acting innocent. Acting petty. Acting childish. Basically. And it's burdening them. The Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Someone is one wand away from a total burnout over here. And this is because they want to come in and talk to you. Like, I don't know what this is, guys. You're going to have to help me out here. There's a weird energy between you and someone where someone really feels like you're being childish, you're being a B-word, you're being an a-hole. You're not caring. What's the King of Coins? The Sun in the reverse. The King, yeah, you, okay. Nine of Cups is here. You could have been trying to appease someone. I don't know if you was helping someone out as well. You could have been going above and beyond to look after someone, take care of them, even extend. And you were realizing that something wasn't beneficial to you. So you switched and you've turned more cold. That's what's happened here. In that process of you doing that, it's making someone else unhappy with the outcome that they could have been more than happy to be taking when you were giving. Now you've closed off. Someone views you as immature. Don't shoot the messenger. Someone could view you as someone who is just being petty on purpose, being spiteful, because you are no longer in the energy of taking care of. You're no longer in the energy of, I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to see it that it's done. I'm going to be solid for something that is the unknown, because someone was not clarifying something for you. Okay, let's move on from that. What's the Three of Swords? The Justice in the reverse. It's such a big injustice to someone that you are not there anymore. Why did they take so long to decide? What's this Two of Wands? Why are they taking so long here? Emperor. This could have definitely have been someone who was trying to improve their status, trying to get some sort of motion going on for themselves. This could have definitely have been someone who had a choice between focusing on their career and their love life, or focusing on you, whoever you was to this person, and whatever status input they were trying to have. This could have definitely have been someone who was trying to run a business, and they deemed it that they could not put ample energy into both avenues for whatever reason. And they may have chosen to be more self-serving, or chosen self over working with you or collaborating, even though you was being supportive, because the King of Pentacles is support. King of Pentacles is willing to give resources to help. The King of Pentacles is very, very solid and established. And this could have definitely been somebody who was trying to be more, be bigger, be better. Especially if this is a masculine, they could have a very hyper masculine vibe about them. And this is definitely somebody who at the time wanted to be more solo. Investing in business, investing in themselves, investing in some sort of status that they wanted. This could be like recognition. This could be like people seeing them in a certain way. They were really investing in some sort of boss-like status that they wanted to attain. This could be an Aries for some of you. And now they're heartbroken, and they feel like it's unfair that you just kind of left them to their own devices. Tell me what this offer is here. The Page of Swords in the reverse. The Three of Cups. Now, this has just taken a turn. I don't really understand who you're dealing with. I don't understand this mentality. I don't understand their thought process. And, you know, let me try to explain this the best way that I can, because this is very, very confusing. This is a little bit backwards. So I do feel like someone here is wanting to offer you something. The only thing is, I feel like this person spoke about you behind your back. This could even be somebody who is still wanting to manifest a connection with you, shockingly, but has trashed your name or has spoken bad about you and tried to hide it. This could even be somebody who may have gone to other people and said that, oh, I need to get far away from this person because I can do better. This is what this is giving. There was something negative that was said about you. And this is somebody who may have purposefully left you out in the cold, or been kind of assuming distance with you, because they may have felt like there was better out there, or there was something else that they had their mind on. This, and again, could be an elevation of status that they felt like they couldn't do with you around. I don't know if someone made you feel like you just didn't have a place there, or like you was kind of an annoyance rather than someone who could assist them. But that's what this is kind of giving. This could have been somebody who was going to other people saying you're annoying, you're childish, you're this, or this could be what they're saying now. And now it's like you've stopped trying to give to something that was so up in the air and confusing to you. It's like now someone is calling you that. So just be careful of the narratives that people are painting around you. Because if this person was going around to other people, saying to their friends, their family, their circle, that, okay, I couldn't work with this person because they're too childish. This looks to me that somebody's making excuses to other people to validate something in themselves, or to kind of co-sign, or to have a reason as to why they disconnected from you. So someone disconnected, they may have procrastinated, you may have wondered why, all of that stuff. This could have been somebody who constantly left you in limbo or constantly was distancing themselves from you in some way, shape or form. And they were definitely hiding things from you. I don't feel like you knew everything about what was going on behind the scenes. And that could be why you adopted this new energy. And they've gone to people and they've said, oh, I can't work with that person because they're childish. I've got to just focus on me. This is them from their perspective to help you to understand. I've got to focus on me. I've got to elevate. I can do better. I'm working on this. I'm working on this business. I'm working on myself. I want to be the best, the boss out here. I want to be all of that, especially if this is a masculine. And this is the communication that was being had between them and their friends, or them and their peers, or them and family. I broke up with the Capricorn collective because they didn't fit where I was going. So they left you out in the cold. And now this person is mad at you because in their eyes, they feel like you are. So it's like a lie has kind of turned into a truth, if that makes sense. So they may have said all of those things about you, and now you are, to them, being petty because you're not still waiting on them, or you're not still there just hanging in limbo. Now you're childish, now you're petty, now you're this, now you're that. See? So be careful of a narrative that's being painted on your name. I say don't care, to be honest. If this is me, if this was me, which just does not resonate with me, but if I was in your shoes, not caring is probably the best thing that you could do. You probably feel a sense of freedom. I do feel like you do have new that's manifesting regardless. But what I will say is a warning. We're going to take a look at the new or what's next if this is something that you want to avoid. To be honest with you, I feel like keeping yourself in a situation, a mood, a vibe that is more high vibing and happy is the best thing you could do for yourself, because I feel like someone just doesn't like the fact that they created a narrative to give themselves an excuse to step out of a connection. And now they're broken. Now it's unfair that you're no longer. What did this person want you to do? I don't get it. Like I actually don't get it. What were they expecting you to do? Knight of Coins in the reverse. Stop everything for them. The Knight of Coins in the reverse is doing nothing. Sitting there like a lemon. Sitting like a lemon. Sitting like a duck. Still giving to them. Still nurturing them. See that energy? Being burdened. While they take their sweet ass time. The audacity. Oh. Sorry for my reaction, but I got to be honest with you. Someone wanted you to be procrastinating too. Someone wanted to keep you on hold. They wanted you to just be there. Placeholder. I don't know what this is. Nurturing them. You could have definitely been taking care of this person. That's what they wanted. Bingo. And because you're not doing that, you're childish, you're all the things that they were saying behind your back to other people. Advice on this person. 9 of Wands in the reverse. This person will deplete you. 2 of Swords. Advice. 7 of Wands. Run for the hills and block this person. Walk away. The 8 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I don't feel like this person's worth your time. I almost feel like we wasted time going into that. But they're still in your energy. So there's a reason why you had to know that. Don't care about any sort of narrative, things that you hear through the grapevine. I feel like this person is playing a game of now being mad that they may have said that you were childish. And now it's like, okay, see, they're being childish. I told you they were childish. 3 of Swords. Someone is in their own misery. They've created a miserable scenario and that's just what it is. 7 of Swords. They're hiding the real reason with that Emperor card. as to why they disconnected from you. It's like they wanted a reason, because people would have looked at them if they had been honest and said to these people, whoever these people are, family, friends, whoever, peers, whoever these people are that they were talking about you. It's almost like someone looked at it as, these people are going to think I'm silly just wanting to disconnect from someone that's so solid, someone who is, you know, taking care of, nurturing, who wants to build, who is serious about themselves, who may have a business, who could be established, masculine, feminine, whatever, however it goes, right? This person would have looked ridiculous going to those people and saying, oh, I'm disconnecting from this person with no reasonable excuse or no explanation. Oh, you know, someone asks or inquires, oh, what happened there? Like, they were really nice, or I thought that they were good for you, or I thought that they were solid, or things seem to be going well. They were really supportive, or they're solid. They seem to be serious in their own life. They're responsible. You know, they're reliable. They would have looked like a fool going to other people to say that they're going to disconnect from you. Someone wanted to create a reason to explain their behavior of disconnecting from you because they thought that they could do better, or they thought that they can go off and more would manifest. Big boss energy. And even if that has manifested for this person, now someone is in their own misery because it's like, well, I've created this whole scenario. Now I'm mad at myself because I lied to these people, because I didn't want to look like a fool, because I know that I would have been questioned as to why I walked away from the Capricorn. It's all coming to me now. And meanwhile, the Capricorn, there was no reason for me to disconnect from the Capricorn because the Capricorn was supportive. The Capricorn was taken care of. I wanted the Capricorn to stay still. I wanted to keep the Capricorn in limbo with a chance that later on down the line, I could maybe pick it up. But someone's messed it up because they've gone and spoken about you behind your back. If now they reconnect with you, or they, you know, try and come back in to rekindle something with you, they're going to look like a damn fool, because then these people are going to turn around and say to them, I thought that you said that Capricorn was this, and Capricorn was annoying, and Capricorn was crazy, and Capricorn was fill in the gaps. It took me a while, guys. What else? Ace of Wands. You could be wondering whether a work opportunity is a good idea. You could have a new idea that you're putting into motion. Yeah, you could be deciding on whether this is a good project to put your energy into. There's a decision that you're making. You have a good idea. And this could be something that's a recurring thought, or something that you're revisiting. Sorry, I just hit the mic. So say you started something up and it didn't manifest fully, or you started it and you thought, I don't know where I'm going with this. Let me pause it, or let me just come back. Now it could be that you're revisiting or considering revisiting that thing. I do feel like there's something here that has been waiting for you to pick up again. So if you have been waiting or procrastinating and you're still thinking about this endeavor, this opportunity, I do feel like it is something that can be picked up again. I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's almost like you really enjoyed something at one point and you dropped it, or you stopped putting energy into it. You was enjoying it, and I don't know why. Maybe this could have something to do with another person. It's like loving what you're doing and then feeling like you've got to stop because you can't take it any further because of something here. I don't know if this was a relationship disconnect that put you into the energy of putting something on the back burner. But now is the time to kind of... So say you broke up with someone. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Say you experienced a loss or something difficult. This could have even have been a workplace thing where there was a boss that was not embracing your ideas, the things that you wanted to do. This could have been someone very controlling, or say something wasn't going well with someone you was dealing with. I do feel like there could have been a difficult person around you, or you could be dealing with this now that's making you kind of pause a project or something that you want to do for yourself, but you really love what you do. I feel like other people are going to love what you do. If not already, they do. And I feel like making a decision to spark this thing back up, or put more energy into it, or resurface again, is going to be a really good idea. You might need to, you might want to reinvent something, or make a comeback in a way. This looks like you left and then you haven't stopped thinking about it. You're wondering if this is something that you can go back into. So say you're a creator of some kind, say you do art, or you draw, or you are someone who does animation, or you do something that is very, very much so a passion of yours. I feel like this is something that is a passion. I feel like you are very talented and very good at what you do, but something could have resulted in you stopping whatever this is. And this could be that there was a relationship in your life, or a person in your life. This could be a Virgo or an Aries. Could be a Pisces also, that could have been calling the shots, or trying to control you in a way, telling you, oh, don't do that, do this. And you may have lost your vibe for it. As much as what you love what you do and you're still passionate about it, you may have lost your vibe for it, where it's like, okay, I'm just going to put this on the back burner for a bit. I see something changing with that, and you resuming something. How will that go? Knight of Wands. Empress. You may have totally have given up on something, and I feel like this is going to be something that you're going to be able to pick up, and it's going to go really well for you. I don't know if there was some sort of divine timing thing that could have been going on here, where maybe you felt like it wasn't the right time. This definitely could be like a breakdown of a marriage, or someone who was trying to control your growth or control you in a way. And I just feel like this is like a resurgence of an opportunity that you need to take. If you gave up hope on something, or if you was feeling like, okay, something was a long shot, or you couldn't get back into it, or you might even be worrying this now, how will it go? Am I out of, when they say like you haven't ridden a bike in years, and then they say you never forget how to ride a bike, you just got to get back on the bike or get back on the horse. I feel really drawn to say to you, you got to get back on the bike or get back on the horse. Because you may consider yourself as being, a bit rusty at something if you haven't done it for a while, or something has been always in you and you stopped for whatever reason. It may be that someone's exit from your life has put you on the pathway of being able to pick something up. So say you had a relationship that could have been very controlling. Say you had responsibilities, or you were investing in someone and they could have definitely have been abusing their power in some way, or definitely trying to shelter you in a way. Have you maybe ghost from your dreams, your aspirations, your own growth, yourself, things that you really thought would be good for you to help you to thrive? There could be something here where that person is no longer going to be around, where you can actually choose. Now is the time. You can choose to now do something. If you feel like you've lost time, I feel like you can easily pick something back up, and I feel like it will go very, very well, very quickly for you. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your capabilities, because I feel like it's always been in you. Maybe you haven't done something in a while. Practice. Sit with something. Say you're a creator. Sit with a pad of paper if you're a drawer. If you draw, if you paint, if you do whatever it is that you do that involves this project or this creativity, do it. Practice. Because I feel like something's in you. It never left. It never left. And I feel like this could get you a lot of money. If this is something that you're going to be selling or providing a service or something, I feel like it's going to be very beneficial. I feel like people are going to come to you, work with you. King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this could provide you with a lot of success, a lot of money. You could even have people interested in working with you, collaborating, things like that. I don't know who it was that could have been, and say like you may have gone through something difficult with a partner or an ex, or someone who is around you. This could even be a father figure, someone who wanted to kind of dominate what you was doing and may have told you that something wasn't a good idea. It may have been that you could have just succumbed to that, you know, because you came out as the Queen of Cups energy, which is a real sort of soft, you know, you wouldn't make any problems about that. Maybe there was a reason as to why you kind of adopted a more laid back approach to your dream or to something you wanted to do. And now it could be that because that is no longer an issue for you, or because that person's no longer going to be around you, now you can get back to work or something. Be careful of the company that you keep as well, especially if there is someone who's trying to dictate to you what you should and shouldn't be doing. The world in the reverse, it never ended for you. Like it's something that can be picked up. Something isn't finished. I feel like Spirit wants you to complete something. Knight of Cups, and it's something that you really love and is going to be really loved. Hermit, get to work, start reading, refresh your skill set, whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like it's going to be very, very beneficial to you. Okay. Maybe you need to read up on some new things if it's been a while. Like really do that. Absolutely do it. I feel like it's going to be really good for you. Capricorn, I love you. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you soon. Mwah. Enjoy your week. Bye.